Okay, so here we go. This is so weird. On my phone, I just pressed the voice record, and this is already titled The Church of God Prophecy. This has never happened to me before. I don't know why the voice memo was already recorded as far as with the title, but anyway, moving on. I have pulled the cards for the general rising reading. For the tarot, I've pulled it for some of the oracles as well. And this was the last portion. And I'm just going to hop into some notes. This may be the reading, this may not be. But I just want to mention some of the initial thoughts that are coming to me. So the first card, first of all, we got 13 cards to all come out. There were a few that came out, like the Page of Wands came out by itself. It just flew out, so that was great. All the other cards literally flipped over and out at the same time. So I had to lay them down. Anyway, Page of Wands, one of the initial thoughts that I had is that someone has gotten some newly inspired idea. And it's not just someone, this is a person. I feel like it's a lover because I do feel like this is a marriage or a commitment or a love connection of some sort. Please excuse me for being so close to the mic. I am just waking up. But anyway, yes, so a lover has gotten some type of insight, about a Four of Wands connection, a connection where two people used to live together or they shared a home together, or this person is wanting to build a home, wanting to establish a home where happiness and joy reign and being true to oneself. I think that this person received information and insight from spirit to let them know who to build this home with. And so I say that because, or yeah, who to build the house with. And the reason I'm saying that is because, like I said, the Four of Wands came out, and this was the second card following the Four of Wands, which is also my 1111 card. It's also a card of wedding, reception. Even if it's not either of those things, it's a relationship that's out in the open. It is a relationship that friends and family and loved ones they know about, and the two individuals involved, they're happy, and they're happy to let their friends know about it, and they have people who are rooting for them. The third card to come out was the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles talks about hard work. And I really feel like this is still in regards to this connection. Somebody is working hard for the connection, or someone is willing now and ready to put in work for this particular connection. However, the last card to come out on this line was the Page of Pentacles. And what I got from that is that somebody is looking at this as maybe like it's not that big of a deal. Like somebody could have possibly already lost interest or lost faith, or they may not feel like this is a legitimate offer from this person. Okay. Yeah. Now, also, someone could have been reflecting, with the Page of Pentacles energy. That's usually one of my first go tos, especially when it comes to a relationship reading. I usually feel like, you know, someone is reflecting or they're thinking about giving an offer, okay? And if not, when this person comes in and they talk about wanting to be with this person, or I know that you are the person I'm supposed to build my house with, you bring me joy, you make me happy, the other person is going to have to think about it. And yeah, so it's going to be a kind of pause, a slow to warm up to type energy is what I'm feeling here. So on the next line, we got four more cards, and it's the Three of Pentacles, which and I was reading this as well with as I'm reading it under the Page of Wands, and it's like this Page of Wands or this message, whether it could be phone conversation, text message, email, Skype, any way that one can be reached, WhatsApp, whatever the case may be, someone will be messaging their person that they want to build this house with, or the person who they have now received this divine inspirational message that, oh my God. And I really feel like it's like they finally get it. Like, it's like a moment where they understand, like, this is the person I'm supposed to be with. And this person they want to build with, they want to collaborate with the Three of Pentacles. They want their cooperation. Yeah, they just want them to be a team player. They want to add them to their team. And the second card that came out following the Three of Pentacles is the Eight of Cups. So this looks like a person who could have already walked away from the situation, or who could be totally emotionally detached at this point. Okay. And the reason that they had to leave from the connection is because they were in search of finding, I want to say, themselves. That was the first thing that just hit me, themselves, but also their own happiness, because for whatever reason, formerly they were not being fulfilled here. Something was missing. And so that's why they emotionally detached if they didn't physically leave the home, or this is why they left the home and the relationship, okay? But the next card following that Eight of Cups energy is the Two of Wands. And this happens to be positioned right underneath the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like, this person, they had a choice to make, they had a decision to make. And I feel as if they understand that this decision is totally going to impact the way that their life, like, it's going to change their life. That's what I'm getting the vibe of. It's going to change their life one way or another. And now, this, I do feel like somebody is guarded though. And the reason I say that is because on the next row of four cards, underneath the Two of Wands, is the Seven of Wands. So I feel like somebody is being defensive about this decision. Someone could be at a crossroads. When this person comes and presents this idea to them, where they've already emotionally detached or even physically left the connection and relationship, they've moved on. They've probably started to focus more so on their own work, on what they're called to do. With this Eight of Pentacles here and the Page of Pentacles, they could be new in their area, in their area of expertise or their area of work, but they are putting in work, and they could be getting ready to sit under people or study with people. Internship, I'm hearing as well, or apprenticeship. They could be learning the ropes of their particular field of work or business, but that's where their focus has been at this point. And so now, this person coming back saying, like, oh my God, it's so clear to me. And this person is very passionate. They mean what they say, but it just seems like it's such a young energy. It could, and you know what? I don't even want to say it's young. I low key feel like for somebody, it's like, now you want to come back and now you want to talk about all the things that I wanted so bad in the relationship and the connection before. And now I don't really care about that. It's not my focus. My focus now is me. My focus now is getting, better and growing in my business or in my field of work. And it's almost like the feeling I'm getting is that a monkey wrench, like this love proposal or this love offer, or somebody, getting this aha moment is going to come and it's going to be like, damn, I was just, starting my shit. I'm getting my stuff together. And so I really feel like somebody is going to take their sweet, precious time, considering this. They're like, look, I'm busy. I'm already working on some things. I'm not going to put what I'm doing now on hold for this connection. Like, I'm just not going to do it. I did that before. Or maybe it's not even that they did. Yeah, yeah. To this person, they did it before. They did it before and it didn't prove to be beneficial for them. It hurt them. So now they're like, no, I'm not putting my shit on hold for this. So if we're going to be together, then you're going to have to accept and understand that this is my focus and my priority now. The signs that I'm really seeing is a lot of Wands energy. So this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. I'm also seeing two Pentacle cards representing, no, three Pentacle cards, excuse me, representing Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. And then we got a lot of air as well here with the swords energy. So Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are showing up here. And then we've got the death card. So that's the last card to come out of this damn deck. But anyway, so keeping with this other line of storytelling here, we've got the Two of Wands where this person is really having to make a decision like, damn, what am I going to do at this point? Because my decision is going to ultimately alter my whole life's direction. Okay. And so this person, I feel like, is going to be extremely guarded because it's like, look, you know, if we do this, then it's going to have to be under my what's going on with me. Like, it's going to be on my terms. That's the vibe I'm getting with this. They are standing their ground for their work life. In times past, there could have been issues about how this person in the same connection, because I'm feeling like this could be a connection that had already been established, or it was new and in its infancy, when things started to go left. And so now this person is coming back talking about they want to be committed, or they want this person to come back home or whatever. And we can work some things out. But this person is like, look, I don't know about that. First of all, you're coming back at the wrong time. My stuff is getting ready to pop off. And now you want to come back and offer this? Like, yo, I really need to take my time and think about this. This is not going to be a fast moving energy. First of all, we got the Knight of Pentacles here. And let's just say that this is a new romantic endeavor, or a new divine union here, because I do feel like it is a divine union. I feel like still, no matter what, the person who's going to be presented with this idea of coming together, building a home and a life together, somebody is going to have to really take their time to make this decision, and it's going to have to be on their terms, you know. So yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. So now that's what the Two of Wands energy, and the last card in this line of storytelling, following the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands, we've got the Hierophant card here, okay? And the Hierophant is positioned right under the first four cards under the Page of Pentacles. So what that's saying to me, this is where I got that idea that, someone was going to have to seriously reflect on this opportunity or this proposal here, because it's like, look, I don't know about this. This is coming at a time where I've got a lot of new things going on that I want to, I want to do. I'm working hard for this. I have worked hard to create this, and I understand that being in a commitment, being in a union, a marriage, it could throw a monkey wrench in that. And so somebody is like, I don't know about this, player. Like, and it's like this person, and I feel like it's the feminine energy here, which is being shown as the Queen of Swords energy here, okay? So this could be a woman who's got Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius very influential in her chart. But even if it's not that, this woman is thinking rationally now. She's thinking logically. She's having balance in her emotions and her, her mind. She's like, I'm not gonna cut off what I'm starting that I've worked so hard for you, and I think that this woman is going to use her brain. She's going to use her intellect, yeah, I'm not cutting this off for you. I've already worked so hard. I really had to fight to become this person, and I'm going to continue in that vein, and so either you're with me or you're not, and it's okay. I'm cool with that. This person is going to speak their truth. This woman is going to speak her truth, okay? And it looks like in doing so, she's just going to be, basically, she's speaking her truth and she's standing for that. And so whoever this is who's coming with this commitment, this offer of commitment, they're going to have to either accept that or reject it. That's what the vibe I'm feeling. Now, underneath the Page of Wands energy and the Three of Pentacles energy, we have, at starting off the last and final row of this reading, we've got the Nine of Swords here, okay? So I really get the vibe that whoever was thinking about bringing forth this proposal, if you will, and the person who was newly inspired with this idea, one that is passionate for them, there's a lot of chemistry here, sexually and all, they were anxious about this connection altogether, and I think that because this person, this lady, could be, or a feminine, well, even if it's a male energy, because they're taking their time, and I keep tapping the overall energy of the deck, but I haven't told it to you guys yet, and I feel like I need to. The bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So this is categorizing the overall energy of this reading. Knight of Pentacles energy is all about slow and steady winning the race. I'm getting the tortoise energy here. It's not a no, but it's a we're gonna have to take our time and build this. And I'm not afraid of putting in the work, and I'm not going anywhere. So, if we want this, then this is how it's gonna have to be, right? So that's the vibe I got from this. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles can also indicate a case of, oh no, it doesn't. No, I'm sorry, not in the upright. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles in the upright is someone who's not afraid to start from the bottom and work their way up. Okay. Yeah, this is a hardworking person, very cautious though. So I'm getting a cautious energy, and it's like this shit is gonna take time. This love is gonna take some time. This is gonna take some time to repair if it is a past connection that is resurfacing that didn't get its start, didn't have its a firm foundation, but it's resurging. Or if this is a brand new connection, it's like, yeah, we're not moving fast, homie. We're not moving fast, dear. We're gonna take our time in this connection. And the reason that we want to take our time, is because we really want this to last. And if it's not a we, there's somebody in the connection who genuinely wants it to last, and they have learned from past experiences about rushing into something. I just heard only fools rush in. And I feel like that's a lesson that some fire sign who's got a lot of air and earth in their chart, they've learned that. So yeah, let me keep it pushing. So somebody is having some anxiety, and I do feel like it could be the masculine or the male in this energy who proposed this, because this lady or this Queen of Swords energy is taking her time. As she spoke her piece, she spoke her truth, and that's just what it's going to be. The second card that came out was the King of Swords energy, which to me further it just tells me that this is an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra energy. And if it's not any of those signs, it's just a person who's always wanted to be very controlled. This is a rational, logical thinker. This person doesn't really like to allow their emotions to lead them. They really don't even like playing around with their emotions in the first place. Not that they don't have them. They have them, and they have them deeply. But they don't prefer to, let them that rule. They prefer logic and reason and truth and factual information to be what rules their decisions, right? Even when it comes to matters of the heart, okay? I feel like there could have been conversations about a person detaching from this connection, and this King of Swords was like, okay, cool. That's fine. I understand. I get it. They were looking at it from a higher perspective, from a balanced perspective, possibly, but they did have some anxiety about this person because they love them. They see this person as home. They see this person as someone they want to be with. They get joy when they think about this person. Okay. Moving on. This is where the Seven of Wands is at home. It's where it shows itself originally. And so I feel like this Seven of Swords is smack dab in the middle of the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So what I'm getting from this connection is that there's a guarded energy here. There is an energy where they're both kind of being cautious. I think both maybe are going to stand their ground for the connection, but Seven of Wands is about being valiant. I also get the vibe that there could be other people. It's 8:08 a.m. as I look at the glance up at the clock. But anyway, there could be other people who are, putting their opinion on this connection. Again, it could be a resurgence of an older connection, or it could literally be a brand new one. Okay. But I feel like there could be other people's opinions, and some of you, this connection could have to be guarded. I'm getting the vibe that somebody may feel like they don't want to tell too many people, or people have already heard about it, and now they're having to defend against slander or defend against other people's opinions and he say and she say when it comes to this connection. And the he say she say doesn't necessarily have to be negative. I feel like it could be coming from people who they care about, or it could be coming from potential business partners, or you know folks who have a stake in whether or not this union takes place. They're like, you need to think about your business, you need to think about what you're working on, be careful, yada yada yada. So these two are going to have to truly protect this covenant, or protect this newness, of a budding relationship, if they should choose to continue with the connection. Okay. And following that, we got the Queen of Swords, who, like I said, this is a woman who is very intelligent. She's using her head over her heart here, okay? She's being wise, I think, and she's speaking her truth for sure. And it's like, look, this is the way it's going to have to be for me, or it's not going to work. This is a woman who has had to be, she's had to be on her own for some time. She could be a single woman at this time, okay? And so she's had to be on her own. She's had to, fight to become this Queen of Swords energy. And she's not leaving. She's not going to allow her emotions, and even the fact that this is something that she could have always desired, overtake her at this point. She's got to be logical. She's got to think, okay? Because her money, her livelihood is at stake. Not only that, I really feel like this is very spiritual as well, the work that she does. Okay, so this is also, to me, going to be a very spiritual connection with the Hierophant card being here. Now I'm seeing that this could be two leaders. They could both be leaders in their own respects, in whatever line of work, spiritual work that they do, with the King of Swords being here and the Queen of Swords. Okay, but all in all, the bottom of the deck is the Death card. So this is going to be something is going to be transforming. Okay, a cycle is coming to an end and a new beginning is starting here. This is Scorpio energy with the Death card. Okay, but all signs are affected with this. This is transformation, and I'm so happy to say that. I'm gonna have to clarify the cards, but I might do that with an actual video. Okay, as of now, I'm gonna go ahead and end this note taking and reading. This was just the general tarot, and it didn't include the oracle cards that came before it. But I will say this, with integrating some of the oracle card messages, okay, someone is going to take a leap of faith because they realize that this person, they're called to this person. They're called to be with this person, and they have a mission to fulfill together. Okay. And that's possibly what's going to really truly get this person to speak up in the first place, the masculine and the energy, because this person's got anxiety about it. The other thing, Petrified Wood came out as one of the oracle cards, and what was the other oracle card? It was Petrified Wood, Selenite, and Amazonite. Okay, Petrified Wood talks about the whole grounding aspect of this reading. It talks about the slow and steady. It talks about divine timing. It talks about somebody having to have patience with whatever they're doing. It could be the connection itself or work, whatever the case may be. But patience is necessary at this time. Could be a Leo, because this is what that stone is associated with. But this is also about the roots chakra, the base chakra here. Okay, the sacral chakra, if I'm not mistaken. This has everything to do with that energy, which is also why a lot of wands are here. This is a very sexual connection. There's going to possibly be a lot of sex or a lot of chemistry here, sexual attraction, okay, in this connection. A lot of creative juices, a lot of creativity here, okay. But this is going to take time, and someone's going to have to understand that, someone cannot rush into this. Again, remember when I mentioned that somebody learned that only fools rush in. So if it's a newness this time around, there's no fucking rushing, period. And if it's I meant to say, if this is a resurgence, I think I said newness. If this is a resurgence of an old union and it's starting over, this person has learned that we're not rushing this time around. I'm going to do exactly what I said I'm going to do. I'm going to build my empire. I'm going to work, and I'm going to do all the things that I've already started doing before you came. I'm going to keep with that, because before I fucked up in that way and it messed us up. If this is a new union, still, because of the past situations that they've learned from, that only fools rush in, it's like, nobody, I'm not putting anything on hold for this connection. Like, I'm going to move full steam ahead. And if you want to be a part of my life, then you too are going to join in with this situation. Like, that's what it is. So, anyways, but that other person, they're gonna have the patience for that, okay? Both parties are gonna have to exhibit patience and understanding and balance. But with this connection, I feel like a lot of balance is coming, because there's a lot of logic here, you know, and all the air signs can help with seeing another point, another person's perspective or point of view. So I feel like both people bringing air quality to this is going to be beautiful. It's going to be a union of patience and balance and security with that, and thus transformation. Okay, with the death card. So I'm going to go ahead and end the reading at this time. Oh, but I'm not going to end. Let me go ahead and say this. I feel like a lot of health is going to be associated with this relationship. You guys could be very healthy because the health card came out of my Soul's Journey Tarot deck. The health card was the first card to come out. The second was Pride, and it says that I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I feel like this is the card that's in the middle. I think that both people are going to have a healthy sense of pride, okay? They have self love, and so that self love is what's going to help them love their partner and, of course, others. And I feel like one person is going to be a health nut in this connection, and then the other person, and even though both of them may eventually come to be healthy, one person is already more healthy than the other, I think, but it doesn't have to be the case. Health can be on both people's minds, okay? But yeah, I feel like one person is going to be healthier and the other person is going to be more of a spiritual person, okay? And I get that from the last card that came out, which says trust, and it says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So with that being said, I will leave the reading at this point. Now I feel like it's a complete reading. The bottom of the deck for this one was the Judgment card, and it talks about every understanding that everybody has their own path. And so I just feel like these are a lot of the lessons that both of these people learn, whether it's a resurgence of an old connection or if it is a brand new connection between two people, who have never been in a relationship with one another. I still feel like all of this is going to be true. Also, they are a part of each other's soul tribe, okay? And that's part of the reason why they're coming together. That is the bottom of the deck of the Work Your Light Oracle here. And somebody took a leap of faith, in doing this. And them doing this, it's bringing them their happiness. This person lights them up. This person energizes them, okay? You guys light each other up. And also, again, it's answering a call on your life. This is judgment with me too with that deck. It's a wake-up call. And so because your behind got woke up and you heeded the call, on your life, this is the reason that this union is coming together. And again, it will take time to build, but it's going to be worth it and it's going to bring transformation. I think not just to both of the people involved, but to the world. So this has been the Pretty Coach Oracles. I am signing off. This is a timeless message, so don't know when it's going to totally apply, but whenever you get it, it'll be for you. All right, peace, love, light, and darkness working in harmony together. Bye, guys. If you do like this, please, if it resonates with you, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And also, if you're new to my channel and you this is your first reading that you've come across, be sure to like and subscribe. All right, I love you guys. Bye.